apologize for the inconveniences. I've just gotten my stream fixed. We
And
originally went
this,
live as we have a strong tornado in Pennsylvania. I just realized I was not live this whole time. I'd forgotten to click go live. Still have a very large debris signature here. Rocky Mountain House, Alberta continues to look very concerning. I'm gonna check on CC. I'm not 100% sure if that's a tornado near Rocky Mountain House.
okay, latest scan has just come in here.
I do not believe we still have a tornado. We
I
definitely
would
have
agree.
some hail, though. Quite a bit of hail near State Game Lands number 60 in Gardner.
I would agree. Looking at the correlation coefficient as of right now, it looks like we are currently just experiencing debris fallout, and as it looks like the tornado has just occluded just north of State Game Lands number 60.
I'm gonna head over to radar skip here so I can double check this.
I will say, we may be getting a new area of rotation just out in front of this. There is a significant hail core right where this is.
I don't think there's
Looking
gonna
at
be large
velocity,
hail, but there's gonna be quite a bit of hail in there.
I don't know. Looking at reflectivity, that is quite the signature there. We may have we at least
The
have severe hail, if not larger.
the size of your hail core has nothing to do with your hail size.
No, I'm saying the intensity of it, the DBZ values.
Yeah, there's definitely a ton of hail there. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the DBZ values has nothing to do with the size of your hail. You can have a boatload of pea-sized hail and have like a 70 to 80 DBZ radar signature. I'm much more concerned about near Rocky Mountain House, Alberta.
I'll take a look at that in a second.
Yeah.
Whether we do have large hail or not, we do need to take it as if we do have large
A new
hail.
flash flood warning has been
I am
issued.
a bit more concerned right now for the Bald Eagle area, as it looks like we're having a new area of rotation develop, um, just to the east of State Game Lands number 60. Latest scan does show that kind of going away, so hopefully we don't see anything.
This is an
Uh,
environment capable of strong tornadoes.
yeah, yep.
Same goes for our environment in Canada, which is arguably a whole lot more favorable.
Yeah, we're gonna go over to Alberta real quick, over towards Rocky Mountain House. And I gotta say, this is quite the classic looking supercell here,
We do
as we
not
have
have a
quite,
debris signature, but we have
A new
quite a
flash flood
velocity
warning
and
has been issued.
reflectivity signature.
right, we have quite the signature just to the south of Rocky Mountain House, if not just about to be right over it. Which way is this tracking? Okay, it's tracking
East.
northeast, so this is about to be right over Rocky Mountain House here
Actually,
in
it's
Alberta,
tracking
Canada.
east.
I'd
Okay,
say
this is
northeast,
a
but
tornado in progress, according to Corey Robinson. This is a tornado in progress.
okay.
So we do have a tornado in progress near Rocky Mountain House, Alberta.
Alright, so if you're in Rocky Mountain House, Alberta, make sure you are in your safe place, as this is going to be a damaging tornado going through, possibly right through Rocky Mountain House here. There is a chance it does take a direct hit from this tornado, at least the south side of Rocky Mountain House, as this does move off to the northeast.
If
It
you're
is
in
moving more
Alhambra,
east-northeast,
Leslieville,
but
or Rocky Mountain House, run to your safe place. Do not walk, run. This is likely a strong tornado.
A new flash flood warning has been
some
issued.
areas that may be taking a direct hit from this are the Canelta Hotel Rocky Mountain House, the Rocky Mountain Express, the Chilmac, which is a restaurant. Old Town Cottages could likely be taking a direct hit right now. The Walking Eagle Inn and Lodge is in the path of this, as well as the Rocky Mountain House Health Center.
Oh, we gotta go back to Pennsylvania. The warning has been
Okay.
canceled, but it's trying to come together again. Or actually, no, it
Yeah,
expired, not
warning has
canceled.
been expired, yeah. Where was that in?
Near
I don't
Garner. It
remember
was
where it
near the
was.
State College radar site near Warriors Mark and Bald Eagle. I don't see much of a
Where's
velocity
Bald
signature
Eagle?
yet, but
I
we
don't-
have quite a defined hook echo. This is as
I don't
classic
think
as it gets for a QLCS tornado.
I'm not looking at the right place. Where am
South
I?
of Phillipsburg, north of Tyrone.
Phillipsburg. Where's Phillipsburg?
It's near the State College radar site, KCCX.
Okay. I'm not used to this area very well. Oh, I definitely see what you are talking about
We
over
do
here
have
near
a new
Bald Eagle. We do
scan
have
on Canada, by the way.
okay.
We still have this tornado. This is moving east-northeast. This will
I'd
be approaching Southside Mobile Home Park. If you're in Southside Mobile Home Park, you gotta evacuate to sturdy structure.
Alright, I need to set up
This will
my
be
YouTube
potentially
studio
hitting
here.
places such as Canalta Hotel Rocky Mountain House, Best Western Rocky Mountain House,
Okay.
Ralcom, Rioters, Edwards Chevrolet, Voyager Motel, Rainbow Ford, Co-op, Cal Tire, Rocky Bottle Depot, Rocky Mountain Express, New Dragon Palace, Bangs Bistro. If you know any of those places I'm talking about, you're probably in the path of this. I'm not 100% sure if we still have a tornado, but we easily could. This is an environment capable of strong to violent tornadoes.
Um, back over to Bald Eagle.
A
Rotation
new flash
has
flood warning has
broadened
been
on the
issued.
latest scan.
Our hook echo is becoming less defined near Bald Eagle. Now we're gonna be looking near Altoona and Bellwood, where we have a large area of convergence and a relatively low reflectivity area. I have much less confidence with this doing anything, but it has to be watched. We may eventually see these start to move into the area where the SPC has outlined a risk of strong tornadoes. Welcome to the voice chat, whoever just joined.
That would be Redbird.
Welcome to the voice chat, Redbird.
Yeah. Tornado was on the ground for a good 12-ish minutes there.
There you go, PDS.
No, it was just an observed warning. In my opinion, I could have seen it gone PDS, but I think it would have been best staying as observed, in my opinion. As
If
the
you're was 50 or above, then it will go PDS. Wait, do you even know how to calculate VROT?
VROT,
You take
oh, I
your
know.
you
Yep.
switch your velocity measurement unit to knots. Then you put the two readings together on away and towards the radar. Then you split them in half. That's your VROT. Needed for a PDS tornado warning is 50 knots of VROT. Needed for a tornado emergency is 70 knots of VROT.
Well, you can't use you can't use base reflexivity. You need to use storm relative.
Yeah.
I'll check the video of this. For this tornado that happened earlier.
And now I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it
be
didn't be
watching near Plumville and Rain.
didn't meet PDS criteria. VR was around 35 to 40.
So waiting on a new scan on our Rocky Mountain house storm.
Wait, tornado might be back on the ground.
I'll go take a look at it.
Yeah, tornado back on the ground. Tornado's back on the ground.
Where are you seeing this? I do not see a tornado.
Just to the south of Tyrone in Pennsylvania.
South of
Yep, that's a
Tyrone?
tornado. Tornado back on the ground. Tornado back on the ground. There's video matches. I'm using the KCCX radar site.
Yeah,
Tornado is back.
based off KZCX, I see no tornado.
No, it's actually right there.
Can
Wait,
you
is
go
that a
ahead
tornado?
and share your screen with me where you were seeing this tornado?
Wait, no, I might be tripping. I might be tripping. No, that is not a tornado. My fault.
Yeah, you're definitely tripping, bro. I do not see a tornado there.
It wasn't aligning with the reflexivity. I thought that was a tornado.
We do gotta watch near Warriors Mark, though. That is actually a tornado developing near Iron and Warriors Mark. I would support a tornado warning on that.
Same. And we do have the green and the reds touching together. That increases the chance of having a tornado on the ground. So yeah, we're definitely going to get a tornado warning on this cell.
Are we talking about near Bald Eagle?
What?
About the tornado warning, are we talking about near Bald Eagle?
Bald ego? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we're talking about.
I was gonna say it does look like it is trying to recycle here.
Wait, this was the storm that produced the tornado earlier?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, guys, you need to watch out.
I'm gonna go head back up to Canada. We're gonna take a look at this Rocky Mountain house storm. Wow, look at that hook echo. It's not
Oh,
the
reflex
best
of the
defined, but
scan.
near Rocky Mountain House, Alberta, we probably have a significant tornado on the ground. Canadian
How?
radars are horrible, though.
It's in Alberta?
I was
Yeah,
gonna say it has a hook echo, but even if it has a hook echo, that does not mean there is a tornado on this.
I mean, tech velocities, that's what I'm saying.
It's tough. I agree.
Yeah, Canadian
Canadian
radars
sites are
suck.
tough. I would say there is definitely a chance to the east of Rocky Mountain House, near 598, Road 598. Um, honestly, looking at it, we probably do have a tornado to the east of Rocky Mountain House right now.
ZR did some matches, so I wouldn't say that's a tornado.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go back to Pennsylvania
We do
here.
not have a CC drop on this storm, but let's see.
No.
This storm is about 80 miles from the radar site, so it's gonna take quite a bit to see a debris signature on the one in
Yeah.
Canada.
Yeah, the storm that produced the
Oh.
tornado earlier in Pennsylvania is actually recycling.
It is definitely trying to recycle right now. We're
Warriors
seeing
Mark,
more.
though,
We're
we need a
seeing.
tornado warning.
Real. Oh, we also
But
need another tornado warning
near Arch
for this
Springs.
location that's over Arch Springs right now.
Yeah, I just said that. These are two areas that we need tornado warnings for. Actually, I'd say this should be grouped into one tornado warning.
New information, this flash flood warning has been upgraded.
Waiting on a new velocity scan. Should have that in a few seconds here.
I do want to also point out, south of Birmingham,
New radar scan.
in
We need a
Pennsylvania.
tornado warning for Warriors Mark. This
Yeah,
is gonna try to come together here.
trying to look at reflectivity. Yeah, I would promote a tornado warning on this.
And then,
We
where
definitely have
is
a lot.
Birmingham?
We definitely have a lot more RFD than inflow at the moment. But I mean, if this could very easily tighten up very quickly, and if that happens, that is when we're going to see that tornado quickly develop here.
I'm also going to be
Rotation
watching east of Altoona.
Rotation number 3, just to the northwest of how do you pronounce that? Spruce Creek. Rotation number 3.
Yeah, I
A
was
new
gonna
flash
say
flood warning has been issued.
we've got the main area of rotation we are mainly watching near Warriors Mark right now. But I mean, I'm also watching an area of convergence. There's nothing tight by any means, but there is an area of convergence south of Birmingham right now that's going to be tracking towards Bury, Petersburg, and Alexandria. So that is going to be an area we need to keep an eye on. And then also near Alberta, east of Altoona, reflectivity, I mean, this it's tough to say. In my opinion,
There's definitely some, maybe
there's I'd say
something.
there's
That's all I can say.
yeah, I'd say there's definitely broad rotation in that
We did
area.
just get a new reflectivity scan. Waiting on
Timing on that,
velocity scan.
741. Yep, 741 new scan.
Actually, we should probably be saying 8:41. This is in Eastern time.
Oh, that is true. Let me switch my timing to Eastern. I completely forgot about
I have
that. I need to
two
switch
clocks
everything.
for other time right now. I only have an Eastern clock.
Oh, I have clocks for everything. For my overlay, and I can switch my weather front clock as well.
Yeah, we
Eastern.
really need a tornado warning for
Call
our
is
Warriors
weak.
Mark
Oh,
now. We got quite a bit of RFD.
I was gonna say latest.
I give it about 10 to 15 minutes, and we might have a tornado in about 10 to 15 minutes.
I was gonna. It's tough to say. I honestly, at the moment, me personally, I would not support a tornado warning because we don't really have much for an inflow. Now, if we do see an uptick in the inflow, that is when I would definitely, as soon as there's an inflow uptick, that is definitely when we need to see a tornado warning because of the resurgence of RFD in this storm.
And
We
we're
already
waiting
talked
on
about
that
the storm
new
that's just
scan
to
in
the south of.
Alberta.
Are you talking about the storm that's just to the south of Warrior Smart?
Yes.
Who's on weather-wise? I heard that.
Yeah, that's because I'm trying to make my OS faster. They're slow right now.
How
Yeah.
dare you use the
I mean,
forbidden
hey,
weather app?
I could care less. If it works for you, it works for you, right?
I mean, it is much faster, and our Canada scan should be in now, so it's in on
Okay,
WeatherWise. So I'll
switching
go check
time
it
to
on WeatherWise.
Eastern. There we go. All
We
right, I've got Eastern. We're good.
What if it
I
is
give it like
so
probably a 45 to 60% chance the Rocky Mountain House storm has a tornado.
I'm going over to it right now. I'm gonna check.
We do have our new scan in. It is just Canadian radars. The velocities are just so contaminated. It is impossible to tell when you have a tornado.
One. Is this new? No, I have not gotten the new scan in yet. So.
We need the 6:41 p.m. scan.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
New tornado warning. It's going to be in Pennsylvania. This is the storm we've been talking about.
Yep.
So if you are in, let's see, Huntington, Furnace, Cottage, Neffs Mills, Manor Hill, Salisbury, Jackson Corner, Doniphan, donation, Center Union, Petersburg, go to your basement or storm shelter, lowest floor, interior room, mattress, family, pets, valuables that cannot be replaced. If you're in a mobile home, go to a sturdy structure, lie flat in a ditch. If you're in a car, go to a sturdy structure, lie flat in a ditch.
And by the way, I want to put out on the velocities. We did get a new scan. The velocity calculators got uh, um they increased.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing an even bigger RFD surge, but the inflow is still pretty meh. I'm gonna head back up to Alberta now. We have this concerning supercell near Rocky Mountain House.
Inventory in progress. Nope.
As of
You
11
scan
minutes ago, Rocky Mountain House did still have a tornado.
you scan the reflexivity.
Okay, I am getting confirmation again from Corey Robertson. Rocky Mountain House has a tornado on the ground.
All right, here we go. Hey, Ashley.
I will go ahead and share the post in the Discord server.
All right.
This is a non-condensed cone tornado.
Yeah, this is a go observe. Now. Yep, I see ground circulation. We have the tornado on the ground right now.
Leslieville, Alhambra, and Eckville, east of Rocky Mountain House, Alberta. Seek shelter. If you're in the backside of this warning, come out of your safe place. Canadian warnings are stupid.
Okay, I was deafened, so I'm not sure what you guys have been saying, but
We
latest
got
scan in.
Rocky
we
Mountain
got a
House does have a
tornado on the ground.
tornado. It's in the
Okay,
Discord.
okay, I'll check that out in a second, but I do want to say Pennsylvania, the RFD has kind of gone further away from our inflow, so I'd say there's definitely not any kind of imminent tornado threat. It's just kind of an area we need to keep an eye on.
We got a tornado on the ground. It's a non-condensed dome. Did I say dome? Cone. I meant cone.
Okay, I see that. So we do have an uncondensed tornado in Alberta near Rocky Mountain House.
No. In Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania.
That's not Pennsylvania.
That
What?
that is Rocky Mountain House. We do not have a tornado in Pennsylvania. It is in Alberta.
Thought it was Pennsylvania. My bad.
The only thing about that is that was at 6:20 p.m. That was about 27 minutes ago. So I'm gonna go check radar as of 27 minutes ago.
As of
Um,
6:43, there is a possible tornado. So let's see. That's as 4 minutes ago. There is a possible tornado,
29,
and then as of
23.
6:40, why the fuck does Weather Network have me blocked? What? No, whatever. As of 6:40, there was a tornado on the ground.
Okay.
So a few minutes ago, this was a tornado on the ground. We are assuming there's still a tornado. I'm not sure why he tagged it as a few minutes ago. That is way more than a few minutes ago. Okay, according to Tracy Dick, this is a large tornado in progress. A possible large tornado, that is. According to either Tracy Dick or Tracy Dyke, this is a possibly large tornado in progress. We do have that new radar scan, so I'm going to take a look at that. Velocities are extremely messy. That's all I can say. That's something you're going to have to deal with when looking at Canadian radars. Okay, this is important. We are seeing supercells go up in our ECCC extreme risk. These supercells will pose a threat for violent long-track tornadoes on the Alberta and Saskatchewan border. According to Christy G, there is a tornado on the ground still near Rocky Mountain House. As of 30 seconds ago, there is a tornado. We just got a new posting from Dar Tanner. This is a video. As of 30 seconds ago, Rocky Mountain House is a tornado.
30 seconds ago. Okay. So I did mark this out. So just to the southwest of Rocky Mountain House is when the first tornado report was given out, and then the 647 ones is just to the north, is literally on the latest scan. So. And yeah, looking at this latest picture, we definitely do have a tornado on the ground here. I'm sorry if I'm repeating something for you guys because I've been deafening. But we definitely do have a tornado on the ground here in Alberta, near Rocky Mountain House, likely tracked just to the southeast of Rocky Mountain House, as it crossed Highway 11. A couple of possible places that were hit by this would be Edwards Chevrolet, Best Western Rocky Mountain House, and Voyager Motel may have taken a hit from this.
From what I can see, this did not hit anything in Rocky Mountain House. This went south of Southside Mobile Home Park.
Okay, I'm just kind of basing this off of from when our reports were, so I'm kind of looking at velocity. So when the report was given, I'm looking at the velocity of the closest velocity scan to that report in terms of timing, and I'm marking it on the map. And between our three tornado reports, the three tornado reports kind of show this going through, possibly just barely clipping the south side of Rocky Mountain House. I'm not saying it did, but I'm also not saying it didn't, because it's just so difficult to tell up here with Canadian radars. But there is definitely a chance that southern Rocky Mountain House did take a hit from a tornado. Whether it was weak or strong, we don't know that. But there is a chance that Rocky Mountain House took a hit.
With the environment and the pictures of the tornado we are seeing, this tornado had some pretty decent motion. And with the environment, it is plausible this was possibly a strong tornado.
Yeah. So the environment definitely, I agree with you. The environment definitely is here. I just don't want to say anything too much. I don't want to say it was strong or if it wasn't strong, you know. I'm going to keep it in the middle there. We're going to exactly. I'm not saying it is strong. I'm not saying it isn't strong or isn't currently strong. I'm just saying we do know there is a tornado. At what intensity, we don't currently know because of how Canadian radars are. The environment can support a strong tornado with this, so we cannot rule that out, but we cannot prove that with radar right now.
We won't know until either we see damage photos or until the Northern Tornado Project assigns a rating to this, which normally happens roughly 1 week after the tornado.
Is there
4 days?
How do you see that? What is it called? Northern
Tornadoes Project.
Okay. I've never looked at this. So.
They are who surveys Canadian tornadoes.
Is it a university?
I'm not sure. Search it on
No.
X. Search.
I'm just trying to find a website right now to see if I can find some reports. Oh, yeah, definitely. Northern Tornado Project. Here it is.
I think they're part of Western University.
Oh my goodness.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
This literally shows every report in history that they have done. Oh my gosh. or every event at least.
What is their website? I need to find that.
It's not their website. I don't know if I'm in Volt. I don't know if I'm in Volt Squad on this account, but I'm gonna see if I can find it on my main here.
We do have a new
Northern.
scan
I'm
in on
gonna
Rocky
put the
Mountain
link.
House.
When I find it, I'm gonna put the link in Discord.
As of our latest scan on Rocky Mountain House, it is unclear whether we have a tornado.
A new flash flood warning has been
Yeah.
issued.
There is a debris
I
signature, but that is not a tornado. That is inflow contamination.
have not gotten the latest scan in yet on Weatherfront, so I'm just waiting for that to come in.
I'm gonna be watching these discrete or semi-discrete supercells out in front of our line in Pennsylvania.
Okay. I think I found it. I'm gonna send it in the Discord if this is it. I'm not overly sure yet.
Okay.
No, this isn't it. Bruh. Wait, is it it? No, it's not. Dashboard. I'm just trying to find. You can report a tornado on this website. That's interesting. Oh, here it is. I found it. I think I found it at least. Yeah, this is it. All right, I'm gonna put this in the Discord.
We also
Yeah,
have a
alright.
cluster of severe storms near Winnipeg, Manitoba. Nothing tornado
Alright.
there.
So this website shows events from 2017 to current. I'm putting this in the general in Discord. There you go. Okay, I don't know why it linked like that, but there. Gotta delete that one. Okay. So latest scan did just come in for me as well here. I would agree with you. You can't really tell if there is a tornado on the ground or not. Really with Canada, unless there's a significant tornado that is easily able to tell on radar, you're really gonna have to rely on storm reports and storm chasers. I'm checking Rocky Mountain House if I can find it on the map here to see if there's any reports. I'm guessing not, but I'm not sure. I just need to find this on the map.
Looks like those tornadoes that had very violent radar presentations in Saskatchewan on July 10th ended up being rated as EF1s.
Aldry. It's gonna be over here, I think. Sundre, where is this? Found. Should be near Red Deer. Oh, there's Red Deer, I see. Okay. It's gonna be to the west of that. We do not have any reports on this as of now. Yeah, no reports on this. 5, no.
Still waiting on
9-5.
the new
Okay.
scan.
Yeah, just waiting on the new scan. Let's go back over to Pennsylvania here.
So
We're gonna go back
I
over
have
to
reports now.
Pennsylvania.
This tornado has lifted, but it has a funnel cloud again.
Okay.
Yeah, that or this may be a non-condensed tornado.
Okay. Back over in Pennsylvania, looking at this, I'm not really seeing much inflow anywhere. If anything, it's very weak. Really just looking at mainly a damaging wind threat with this, as we do have a severe thunderstorm warning with this for 60-mile-an-hour winds. I'm not saying I'm ruling out a potential tornado. I'm just saying at the moment, I'm not really seeing anything that would really show that we're going to see a tornado here within the next couple, in the near future.
We did just get Canada's equivalent of a PDS tornado watch. It's going to include Bonnyville, St. Paul, and Cold Lake. and Laklabich. I know that's not how it's pronounced, but I don't care.
Okay.
We
I
do
should get
have
severe
severe
thunderstorm watches
thunderstorms
on
that
this.
are trying to become tornadic here.
That's
Well, that's
not true.
not.
Weatherfront does not show watches in Canada. So let me go. What is it? Canada WX?
I think it's Prairie. Just go on. Do you have Radar
Yeah,
Omega?
Canada. No, Canada WX will work.
Already I'm back.
I've got it. Use Canada WX. It's really good for Canada.
Yeah, Canada WX is good.
Yeah. So there's a orange severe thunderstorm. Actually, honestly, I'm gonna just pull this up as well, so I can just like it's gonna be so much easier just using Canada WX. To be honest with you, um, if it doesn't lag stuff out, I'll use it, but we'll see.
So this tornado watch here in Alberta should be treated as if it is a PDS tornado watch. What that means is this is an environment in this watch capable of significant tornadoes. And that storm near Bonnyville is looking incredibly concerning. That is trying to latch
Okay.
the outflow boundary and it's got quite an intense
Um,
core. I will be back in a few minutes.
okay.
Mic off.
Just trying to get Canada WX up here. 'Cause I'm literally as frozen as can be. I love my laptop. It's so nice. So beautiful. So we do have where this tornado warning in Alberta currently is in whoa, everything just went black. What the heck? But where we currently have the tornado warning in Canada is currently under a yellow severe thunderstorm watch. But this cell is about to move into an orange severe thunderstorm watch, which is a higher level severe thunderstorm watch than a yellow. So we're moving into a more significant severe thunderstorm watch. This is a high impact zone per the Weather Environment Canada here. They are saying strong wind gusts can damage trees, buildings, and overturn vehicles. Large hail can cause significant damage and injury. Severe thunderstorm watches are issued when conditions are favorable for the development of thunderstorms capable of producing damaging hail, winds, or rain. And we could definitely see a tornado with this cell that is currently tornado warned here. It is actually going to be moving out of our tornado warning here in Alberta. So we're probably going to be seeing a new tornado warning in Alberta as Weatherfront is literally what in the world? Weatherfront has just decided it does not want to work anymore. We're going to go back to our Pennsylvania tornado warning. If I can get Weatherfront to work right, I'm going to refresh it here. But back to Pennsylvania. Once again, looking at more of a damaging wind threat here in Pennsylvania, not really seeing much of an inflow with these storms. So I believe if this tornado warning does not get canceled, it will likely just be allowed to expire in 11 minutes here. But we are looking at a line of damaging winds here that's going to be tracking into Lewistown, Granville, McVeytown, Allensville, Mount Union, Shirleysburg, Orbisonia, Shade Gap, and East Waterford. Those are some places that are going to be hit by this line of storms that is producing damaging winds in Pennsylvania here. This is currently warned for 60-mile-an-hour winds as well. There's a tornado possible tag on it, though I'm not really seeing anything imminent of any kind of a tornado right now. I think really if we're going to watch anything, it's really going to be over here near Markelsburg. It's a very broad area of rotation. We have much more RFD than our inflow to this, so not really seeing anything rotating very much. It is rotating very, very broadly, but it is still an area we need to keep an eye on. But overall, this is just a storm that is going to be producing damaging winds as it tracks to the southeast. We did just get an update to the severe thunderstorm warning as well. they are keeping the tornado possible label on it, but they have updated the wind to be 60-mile-an-hour observed winds. So these are winds that have been observed to the magnitude of 60-mile-an-hour damaging winds. And this is a trained weather spotter reporting the 60-mile-an-hour damaging winds with this line. I need to change my loop duration to like an hour. There, that's much better. All right, we're gonna go back up into Alberta here. I'm gonna get WX front here in a second. Or not WX front. We're gonna get Canada WX. All right, let's take a look. I haven't used Canada WX. This is the first time I've ever used Canada WX, so bear with me learning through this program here. But this is our storm over here near Rocky Mountain House that we are currently watching. I can't draw on this map, which is a bit of a shame, but we do have that hook echo and the inflow on the storm. We do actually have quite the hail core on this as well. So we are looking at possibly significant hail on the storm, if not just widespread smaller hail. But this definitely does have quite the hook echo here in Alberta as this tracks to the east. Once again, this is currently in a yellow severe thunderstorm watch, and this is going to be tracking into an orange severe thunderstorm watch here as it tracks to the east, east-northeast. Not sure how to use this site. There
They
we
just
go.
updated the tornado warning. They want that to expire.
Yep. Yeah, they're definitely just going to let that expire. Not really seeing much. Latest scan here in Alberta, we are looking at a significant amount of hail possibly on the storm. Let me look at it in Weatherfront so I'm more used to the color table. We're going to take a look at this on Weatherfront real quick in Alberta. So yes, the tornado warning actually has just been lifted. They are just going to allow it to expire. Yeah, looking at this cell in Alberta, Canada, we are looking at quite the amount of hail in the storm. You can see all these purples, blacks, grays, and whites, really showing how much hail is currently in this storm. As this tracks to the east-northeast, this is going to be tracking towards north of Lacombe, as well as north of Red Deer, Eckville, and Sylvan Lake. Long term, this is probably going to be tracking towards the Mask Wasis area, as well as Lacombe. I don't want to track too far I don't want to be too exact with where this is going to be going as it tracks towards those areas. I just want to give a broad area of places this could track towards.
Where are we talking about? I'm back.
I'm currently talking about Alberta.
Alright, which storm?
Same one. Looking at the cell, we have seen quite the uptick in hail the last couple scans here.
And also quite the downtick of a hook echo and in rotation.
That too. Yep. So
Next, we're going to be watching up near Bonnyville and Cold Lake, where we have our PDS tornado watch. Canada does not officially have PDS tornado watches, but this is equivalent to a PDS tornado watch, so that's what I'm going to refer to it as. Unless this storm does something, for now I'm going to have to cut off my stream, because there is nothing to really be live for at the moment. Thank you all